is the one thing a woman can say or do that automatically deems her as untrustworthy?
One thing? Hold on. And as follows. Has a thirst for attention and cannot be quenched, gets defensive when you ask to see your phone, has no accountability, lack of empathy, won't let you see her DMs, likes you only for your possessions, no integrity, calls themselves a bad bitch. Facebook is mostly guys, and they say they only like hanging out with guys because they're less dramatic. Posts too many selfies, won't post pics with you, won't make their relationship public with you, has a history of being unreliable, blames her zodiac sign, she hides her phone, laptop. They tell you how you should feel. The relationship feels one-sided. They lie. If they constantly remind you that they can trust them, they treat animals like shit. They hold grudges over stupid shit. Try to one-up everyone. Gossip about everyone. They use Snapchat as a way to communicate. They say they're going to do something and do the opposite. They tell you not to worry about a specific person. Keep information from you. Breach confidentiality.
Yo guys, what is going on? It's Hiran, give me the sip rep. So gentlemen, did you like the red-pilled Spider-Man in the beginning telling you all the red flags? I hope you do. Well, for today's video, we're gonna cover an article, and it is from the site Female Dating Strategy, one of the all-time favorites. And the title is, "He's just not that into you," is a phrase that only applies to some men. Here's why. So let's find out, gentlemen. And before we start, while reading this, I couldn't manage to understand if she was talking about Chad or a simp. So let's see, gentlemen, if you can do that. I'd like to submit a much-needed addendum to the infamous phrase, "he's just not that into you," although it's a good way for women to prevent ourselves from falling for lukewarm, non-committal men. We also need to collectively realize that it literally makes no difference whether a low-value man, called LVM, loves you or not. Either way, he'll eventually treat you badly and will never care about your long-term happiness. He could be 100% into you. Hell, he could be ready to sacrifice his life for you. And guess what? You'll still get treated like crap. I cannot make much sense of the idea that someone is willing to give his life for you, but at the same time will treat you like crap. I like to think about it like this. Imagine two men. One man is an low-value man, the other is a high-value man. Both are holding sealed boxes. Inside one of the high-value man's box, he has a collection of all the good treatment a woman deserves. To emphasize, the high-value man's capacity to treat a woman like a queen existed before he even met a woman and began developing attraction towards her. So basically she's implying that high-value men sort of are like born with the capacity to treat women like queens, which I can't get behind at all. Then we have the low-value man's box. There's absolutely nothing in it, not a goddamn thing. Actually, I take that back, it's actually a black hole. It's less than nothing. But this man will have the audacity to say that if he's attracted to you enough, he'll give you the world. If she can change me, then I will treat her well. Said no man ever. Like for real, you're never gonna see a guy thinking, yeah, if she can change me, then I will treat her well. This is the way that women think, that some women think about bad boys. Oh, I can change him. I can make him Prince Charming. I can make him commit. In short, he makes the woman think that she can create her own good treatment by getting him to be more attracted to her. The low-value man scams you into putting in all the work for literally less than nothing, because you think that his attraction to you determines your treatment. No, no. The capacity to treat women well is a pre-existing condition. It is not something that is brought about, created, or changed in a man. So basically the philosophy is that men are sort of like born into two categories, where they either treat a woman well or not. A high-value man already knows how to treat a woman well, and just wants to focus that capacity on his preferred woman. He knows that his attraction to a specific woman doesn't manifest or create the ability to respect women in general. It just gives him a little direction on who he wants to invest that gift into. If a high-value man is not attracted to you, he simply won't even entertain your feelings. nor will he give you a sneak peek of this magic box of good treatment. He'll respectfully decline interest, as he should. Ladies, don't be fooled by a low-value man. Even if he goes awooga for you, he's still going to ruin your life. If he's into you, this is what will happen. And we have a photo of a guy here holding a box. And the caption is, look at him smiling. He knows there's not crap in that box. That low-value man will lie to you about how he is and give you the high-value man light free trial to convince you that his box is the same as the high-value man, even though it's not. So you see right here, she's talking something like a simp, you know, where simps will give all the validation and the time. But later on, she talks about chat. We'll get to that. Then, because these low-value men do not understand the point of continually investing in you to, I don't know, make you happy, they will stop as soon as they feel like they've caught you and converted you to mommy/bang maidism. So again, this is, you know, simps that will sort of like want a relationship. They want mommy and maid. The chads will only focus on this word. They will not want a relationship at all. From there, you will never again see that supposed high-value man you saw in the beginning, and your value will continually decline as he loses respect for you for tolerating it, even though you became the exact cool girl he said he wanted. Why? Well, for low-value men, the magic box of good treatment is a trap. They pretend to give good treatment to deceive you into thinking that they're great in the beginning and that you need to chase them to receive the full subscription. So you see, this is something like, I mean, not at all, but something like chat behavior, where they will pretend, you know, to have a relationship or commitment just to get, you know, what they want. So it's not really clear to me what exactly does low-value man mean for these women. Like, is it a simp that gives all the attention, the, you know, the attention, the validation, the time, all the gifts, you know, the good morning queen, or is it a chat that wants to deceive and pretend? The good treatment he'll give is temporary, and it's a full-on scam to get you to give unpaid labor until you die, probably first, mind you. For high-value men, it's a gift. They are natural like that. They just want someone to give it to. Well, so what exactly is stopping you from getting a high-value man if, you know, if you make the point that they really know how to treat a woman? Because if you're a redhead womanist who is toxic and is ranting all the time, and you haven't built that character, you know, that personality who can follow a good relationship, and you've been, quote-unquote, meeting the low-value guys all your life, do you think a high-value man will commit? So yeah, the answer to that is no high-value man for you. Now, gentlemen, let's cover a Reddit story, which I found quite funny. You can leave me a comment down below of what you think of these Reddit stories and the content. But with that being said, it's posted by Plotthick, and this is on the subreddit of Ask Woman Over 30. Which, by the way, gentlemen, if you want advice on dating, you can just go to Female Dating Strategy, read anything, and do the absolute opposite, and you'll probably find. Is anyone else just deeply bored with the vast majority of created media? It's all just so patriarchal. So let's see what the patriarchy did this time. TV series, movies, books, podcasts, you name it. They're all just 95% men. Men's stories, men's imaginations, men's myths, men's ideas on life, history, love, bedroom fun, woman, everything. And if there are any women, they revolve around the men and how the patriarchy sees itself. Women are usually just props in how men talk about themselves. So my question is, right, what does the patriarchy have to do with the fact that most producers or authors are men? You know, what exactly is stopping you from becoming, I don't know, an author or a movie producer? Like, what exactly does the patriarchy have to do with that? You know, it's like saying that 90% of, you know, construction builders are men, and that is because of the patriarchy. But anyways, what do I know? It's just so boring, so predictable, that every damn type of media you pick up will either be made of men, for men, or revolve around a culture that revolves around men. I can barely list any media that isn't male-centric. A Russian doll, Becky Chambers walk, a few others. Well, you could think of J.K. Rowling, which has made one of the most financially successful franchises, you know. So again, if you want to change that, you know, go into writing, become J.K. Rowling or surpass her. Depressing. Everything else. Men stories we already know. They are the same hero's journey over and over and over. Different clothes, different music, but the same stupid hierarchical enmeshment reinforcement. Even just movie trailers are eye-rolling and boring. Is it just me? Am I missing a massive segment of our media somewhere? Well, you actually are. Why don't you go and watch the latest Marvel movies, who are just a bunch of hot garbage that focuses on woke propaganda and womanism, will I say. Like, media has really changed, where in the past we used to have movies focused on art, you know, as an artistical expression, while now all of the big names, say Disney, say Marvel, I don't know about DC, I don't watch DC that much, but, you know, all the big names, they are all filled with woke agenda, woke propaganda. And yeah, some of that is womanism. A great deal of that is womanism. So you are missing a lot. I mean, just watch the phase 4 of Marvel, or starting at phase 3. And literally, like, most movies nowadays are not focused on the movie, are not focused on the artistical expression. They are focused on the propaganda of the woke agenda. But gentlemen, enough about that. I hope you liked the video for today, and I hope you have a good one ahead. I'll see you next time. Peace.